Hey, welcome to the Birdcraft Technology. Here, we foster the culture of being committed aviation professionals in pursuit of excellence. Today, I want to show you how to become an aircraft mechanic based on your military experience. We're going to go to the FAA's website and I'm going to show you where to find the requirements to see if you can bypass going to the 2 or 3 year school in order to sit for your exam. It may be that you are just signed off on your airframe and you have to go to power plant school. That still means that that's a year that you don't have to go to school. You only have to go to school for 1 year instead of 2 years. It may be the other way around where you get signed off on your power plant and you have to go to school for your airframe. Regardless, I'm going to show you where to find the list, where you take your MOS and you see if it's actually on this list, and where it shows you if you have this MOS, then that means that you can be signed off on your airframe. Or if you have this job code, then you can get signed off on this rating. And when I say rating, I mean airframe or power plant, okay? An aircraft mechanic is also called an A&P because we need an airframe and power plant license in order to perform the privileges of maintaining aircraft unsupervised. So we often call the aircraft mechanics A&Ps. Okay, like I said, we're gonna go to the FAA's website, so let's go there. You can Google FAA and it should be the top link. It'll say Federal Aviation Administration. You can look at the URL. It should say www.faa.gov. You can type it in or Google it and click on the hyperlink, whichever one. Let's go to the FAA's website. Let's click on the link which is titled Training and Testing. Then click on Become a Mechanic. Then click Military Occupation Specialty Codes. Now let's have a look in the PDF here. There's a lot of information here, so I'm not going to read it all, but the important part is the table on page 17 or so. The table is broken down by every branch, so find your branch first and then look for your AFSC or MOS or job distinguishing code. In the far right column, you will see the parts of the license that you actually qualify to sit for. Once that you have found that you do qualify, you need to make an appointment at your local FSDO office, which is Flight Standards District Office. It's the FAA's office, right, in your local area. So to find their information, do the same thing. Google FSDO, that's FSDO, and look at the Flight Standard District Office in your area. Call them up, tell them that you are looking to make an appointment to get signed off on your airframe or power plant or both, whatever you qualify for. Make that appointment, show up early for that appointment, and take whatever documentation you can with you to prove your training. Minimally, you will need your DD-214, right? Because it has your job code on it. Also, and I've gotten different feedbacks from different veterans out there, but you will be interviewed on 50% of the content that we are tested on. For example, if you qualify for your airframe rating, then you need to know 50% of that airframe curriculum. So do yourself a favor, order off of Amazon airframe and power plant book study material and skim through it and familiarize yourself with some things. When the FAA representative, during your inspection at the appointment at the FSDO office, when the FAA representative asks you a question like, tell me something about hydraulics, you should be able to tell him some things about hydraulics. Now, you may have to study before going to the appointment, but keep in mind here, getting signed off on any one rating is a year off of the school process. If you qualify to be signed off on your airframe and power plant, you literally bypass civilian school altogether. You get to go sit for the exam. The exam is 3 writtens the general, the airframe, and the power plant, and a oral and practical exam. Hopefully this helps you out. Thank you for your service and continue to pursue excellence.